Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It's been about 2 months I think since my last upload, which was the trip to Oban. And the main reason for that is we've had our first child. So we've just been trying to survive parenthood basically, and he's been an absolute joy. So apologies for the delay, but this is our first trip away as a family. It's his first holiday technically. We've been some day trips and stuff, but this is his first overnighter, and what a place it is we've got for you as well. It's called the Edge Rental, and it's in Auchmithie, which is just outside Arbroath. It's in an area of Scotland called Angus, which is on the east coast, and it's absolutely incredible. It's in a clifftop location. It's got a hot tub, and the sunsets and sunrises that you see for there are absolutely unreal. So really excited to show you it. So stick with us for the rest of the weekend, and we'll see what we get up to when we're up there. So we've just arrived at the Edge Rental in Auchmithie, just outside Arbroath. Dave, the owners, kindly just came and gave me a wee tour, and this place is just absolutely ridiculous. I get sick of hearing myself saying that, but luckily I just get invited to a lot of ridiculous places. It's incredible, really huge standard all the way through it, from mood lighting, which you can change to hundreds of different colours, even in the kitchen as well. They said it's actually got a strobe function, so if you want to come up and have a party, it's got an incredible sound system and stuff here that you can really crank the music up. And he's also got lots of soundproofing, he says, so you're not going to bother anybody if you want to have a great time. Building's incredible. I'm going to give you a wee tour of it, show you sort of in a bit. But what you can't quite see, unfortunately, because it's night time, is this place's party piece, which is its location. It's got huge glass windows everywhere, and we're in a clifftop location overlooking the sea. So I'm hoping to maybe get some sunrises and stuff and show you tomorrow during the day what it's actually like. But I'll just take you a wee tour of the place now and just show you a bit quickly. So this is the kitchen and the diner. It's got these lights again, and Dave has said there's a controller. Controller's just over here. Over 100 different functions. You can have the colours just constantly changing. You can set them to a colour that you like. Same with this bar behind here. And as I said, it's even got a strobe function as well. So if you're wanting kitchen parties, this is what it's got. You've got a dining table as well. You can't really see, this is a big glass window. And out there's basically the sea, and an incredible seating area out there, which I'll show you tomorrow. You come into here, you've got your living room. Couple of lovely big couches, huge big TV and a soundbar as well. I love the decor, I love all the sort of wood which kind of goes with really well with being near the sea, the same as the sort of rope, it's like a nautical theme. And again, this is probably the actual party piece here, is all the glass, because that looks just directly out to the sea, so I'll show you more of that tomorrow. Down here you've got a big storage cupboard, and there's games, books, hoovers, just different bits and bobs like that. In here is one of the bedrooms. So you've got like a double here and another one at the top, so it sleeps 5 in total. You've got bathroom in here with a shower, and the toilet's just round there. You know what a bathroom is, so don't need to say too much on that. Also lovely artwork on the walls and stuff as well. Decor's really beautiful. Towels and stuff laid out, so that's the downstairs. Coming back out here, if you come back up these stairs, and here you can see the bedroom. Again, more mood lighting, which you can change the colours and stuff to suit yourself as well. You've got your TV up on the wall, and again, it's no good to you now, but these windows is basically going to be a view looking straight out to sea, so I can't wait to show you that in the morning. I'm looking into the garden. The garden is stunning. They've really just no messed about with this house at all, to be honest with you. You've even got air conditioning. You don't need air conditioning a lot of the time in Scotland, but believe it or not, we do sometimes get warm days, and that's going to be really handy. I've got a wee office sort of space here as well, so if you fancy somewhere a wee bit different for your sort of working from home or when you're away on a break, again, you've got some nice art up on the walls there. And this is again the toilet, and in the toilet you've got a jacuzzi bath, which again is incredible. You've got your shower, your wee sink, your toilet, and again looking out of the garden and looking out to sea. So the place is just absolutely incredible. Can't wait to show you more of it and stuff tomorrow. So what we're going to do now is, I've literally got my partner, my baby and our 2 mums waiting out in the van, because I like to get a wee sort of run round before we start bringing our stuff in. But we're going to get ourselves, I'm going to get them in here, and then I'm going to head down and get a chippy. It's called Marco's at the shore. It's at the harbour in Arbroath, and it's an incredible chippy. So I'm going to go and get a fish and chips. I might show you a bit of footage of that, but if not, I'll catch up with you probably tonight, but if not, maybe tomorrow morning. But aye, what a place. This is my morning tea view this morning. That's the house there with the beautiful gardens. More importantly, I don't think I mentioned it last night, a hot tub. So I'll just show you where I'm actually sitting, so you can get a bit of sense of it. So that's the wee seating area. That's the hot tub. Some more seating here. And aye, that's the view. So when you're in the hot tub, I'll give you a wee angle. That looks like I'll be getting in, don't worry about that. So I'll be showing you that. So aye, that's the view for the hot tub. And that's Auchmithie harbour down there. It's not a working harbour anymore, but that's it down there. So I'll be taking a wee walk down there later on. Interestingly, or you might not think it's interesting at all, but I do. Arbroath is kind of famous for the Arbroath Smokies, which is a smoked haddock. They're absolutely delicious. But they were first created down there, apparently, in Auchmithie. So, aye, whether you find that interesting or not, I don't know, but I do. So, there's the views. I've been up here quite a bit before, obviously not to this specific house, but down to Auchmithie, doing a bit of fishing. And I've actually seen loads of porpoises out there in the bay and stuff, so I'm pretty hopeful I'll maybe see a bit of sea life as well. So, aye, that's it. I'm going to finish my tea and I'm just going to see what the day's got in store for us. So just had a bit of an absolute nightmare for close to 2 hours. My plan is I wanted to go into Morrison's down in Arbroath to get some mackerel for the fish counter. The reason being is I bought my collapsible crab traps with me, and I'm hoping to go along the Arbroath cliffs and put the pots out overnight, and in an ideal world go back tomorrow and hopefully catch some lobsters, which I've done before here. But you can get crabs and stuff as well. It's just interesting to see what comes up. But aye, lobster is the aim, but couldn't find my van keys. Absolutely turned the whole place upside down, but luckily my mother-in-law's just found them. So going to head down into Arbroath now, quickly go to Morrison's, get some mackerel for the bait, and then I'm going to go down and I'll show you me putting the traps out. I'll catch you there. So apologies for being so out of breath, but I've just been rock hopping. It's at low tide, and this isn't my own doing, and I'm probably going to fall in the water. But I got a tip off from a guy that was walking back about an octopus in a rock pool. Absolutely amazing. As you know, I go fishing quite a bit. I go foraging, I go spear fishing. I've never encountered an octopus in Scotland. Incredible animals, they're incredibly tasty. And you know I like sort of catching cooks, but I'm not going to take an octopus. Probably a bit hypocritical because I eat pretty much everything else. But I don't know if you've seen My Octopus Teacher on Netflix. An incredible documentary. These animals are ridiculously intelligent and have incredible lives. Quite short spanned lives actually as well. And I think this is quite a large one, so it technically wouldn't be the worst thing in terms of taking it, but I just can't bring myself to doing it. But aye, amazing. An octopus, and just for scale, there's my hand sort of next to it, so it's a fairly decent size. Okay, so I'm still buzzing for seeing that octopus. That's made my day, to be honest with you, and my trip. I am probably really out of breath in that video because I nearly fell about 20 times in the way there. The rocks are quite slippy. But aye, amazing. Thanks to the guy who, I didn't even catch his name, who sort of told me it was there, because obviously I wouldn't have found it otherwise. Amazing. So aye, just goes to show why I love doing this stuff and hopping about the sea at the weekend, basically, because you never know what you're going to come across. What I've done is I've came down to the rocks. You can do this pretty much anywhere. You'd be really, really surprised. I've got a collapsible crab trap. You can buy these off Amazon. They're about a tenner. I normally put some chopped mackerel. There wasn't any mackerel, so I've got some chopped sardines and a loose sardine. They go in a wee bag that gets zipped up, and basically you're hoping when you put it in the water, crabs and lobsters, I've even had cod in these, go in that end and then they struggle to get back out. You put it in at low tide and come back the next day at low tide and hope for the best. There's a couple of people about that are fishing. I hope to God they don't come and tamper with the traps, but hey ho, it is what it is, I can't control that. So I get a wee boulder, I put these in it, and that's just enough to make sure it sinks to the bottom. So I've got 3 of them in total. I'm going to put them out and we'll see how we go on. Now what I do is I just tie this end off. Luckily there's a couple of metal poles for the old works here. So I've just come down to the wee cove at Auchmithie. It's about a 5-minute walk from the house. You can see the old harbour there. And then down here you've got, I think you would call it a cove, not entirely sure. And then up here, perched on the hill, is the actual house itself. Hence the name, The Edge. Beautiful place, it's a lovely day, nice blue skies, flat seas. Hoping to maybe see some dolphins at some point today. As I say, I've seen them a couple of times out here before. So I'm back up at the house. My mother-in-law is making us a fry-up. It was supposed to be for breakfast this morning, but we're losing the van keys. We're a couple of hours behind where we wanted to be, but I can eat a fry-up at any time of the day, so I'm really looking forward to it. Plan after that was we was going to head into Arbroath, go and buy some Arbroath Smokies because they're fantastic, and go a wee walkabout and show you some places. After a fry-up at this time in the day, I don't know if I'm going to be bothered with a big walk, to be perfectly honest with you. We'll see what happens. We're here for a couple of days anyway, so I'll definitely go down and show you about, but I've just been sat here with this view. They've got binoculars in the house for you as well. It's completely blue skies, flat calm seas, and that's better than any telly or better than any walk that I can possibly show you, so incredible. It baffles me, this place. I don't see many people posting on social media about coming here and stuff. I know it's relatively new, but I think it just goes a bit under the radar, and it really shouldn't be. So hopefully when you guys see this place, you'll want to come here because you just won't regret it. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, that view is all I need to really show you, to be honest, but the actual house itself is incredible. And you've got the hot tub that I've still to go in, the gardens are beautiful as well. Aye, so definitely guys, hopefully once you watch this video, I'll put the link down in the description to the Airbnb and the Instagram. Give them a follow, get yourself here, you just won't regret it.
Sausage is amazing.
Good morning. So left you last night, I had a big fry up in the sort of early afternoon. We just had a bit of a lazy day, we just sat about in the hot tub lots, which was absolutely incredible. Hot tub is huge, right overlooking the cliff, and with the house all lit up and stuff at night, it was absolutely beautiful. So got up this morning, had some breakfast, got ready, and the plan is I'm going to go back down to the Arbroath cliffs and I'm going to pull up my pots, and hopefully we've got something in them that we can have for dinner, so I'll catch up with you there. So, pot one, absolutely zero. To the shallowest bit of the water, to be fair, so I wasn't that confident, so we'll see how the rest goes. So, pot two is zero as well, so 2 out of 3. Not a good start. See what the final one's got when I look over here. Okay, so apologies, there's absolutely terrible wind noise, but pot 3, I have got 1 green shore crab, and I have got 4 baby cod. So, not the crabs or lobsters that I was hoping for, and nothing big enough to keep, but it's just an exciting thing to do anyway, to come down, especially if you've got kids and stuff. Obviously the anticipation of lifting up the pots and that, and if they get to see some fish. So I'm going to get these guys out and I'm going to get them back in the water. Another wee one to go back and grow strong. So we've come back to Lunan Bay, not far from the house. Lunan Bay is absolutely stunning. It's a lovely day, it's a wee bit windy, so again, apologise for the noise, but got the wee guy here and he's nice and cosy in his wee carrier that we've been trialling out. It's been really good so far, still getting used to it, but really handy. I'll drop the link in the description to that as well. It was kindly gifted to us, so aye, amazing. Just going to go a wee walk along here, I'll show you a wee bit of the beach. Just have a nice wee day blowing the cobwebs off. So the wee man seems to be enjoying his first visit to the beach. So nice and cosy in his wee hodder. It's a beautiful day as well. It's a wee bit windy, so again apologies for the wind noise, but it's such a lovely day, Lunan Beach. It's massive and it's absolutely immaculate as well, so great place to come with the kids and the dogs and just get a nice walk. So I'm going to enjoy walking up and down here for a bit. So that's Lunan Beach. It's absolutely stunning, but the wind just didn't like the wind. And the wind picked up quite a bit, so we're going back to the van. My mum's giving him a feed now. I was hoping to go to the wee farm shop. Here's a lovely wee farm shop, but it's actually closed, which is a bit of a gutter, but I'll definitely be back anyway. So I think we're going to head into Arbroath now. Plan is pick up some Arbroath Smokies, maybe take a wee look about the harbour and stuff. And I'm going to get back to the house and I'm going to get myself in the hot tub, which I'm looking forward to. So pick us back up with you in Arbroath. So this is the shop that I get my Smokies from, E&O. The only reason I get them here is it's the first place I ever got them when I came to Arbroath, and they were amazing, so I keep going. The Spink family are really famous and there's a couple of Spink shops here, but this is where I always get them. And it's always just on the road in to Arbroath as well. Go in and pick a couple up. So back to the house. Plan was that I was going to go a wee walk about Arbroath and get some footage and show you that, but it started raining a wee bit as well, and I thought I can't be bothered taking the Wayne out into the pram just to walk about in the rain. So got our Smokies, got 10 of them, and they come in sort of pairs, so 5 pairs obviously, £36, so about £3.60 per Smoky, but they're worth it. They're unbelievable. If you've not had them, they're the best smoked haddock that you've ever had. They basically taste like smoked bacon as well, so they're no offer me, by the way. I'm taking some back for other people that have asked me to pick them up. So I think the plan is I'm going to go and get myself in the hot tub for a wee hour or so as well, so that beats walking about in the rain, so that's where I'm going to head to now. So that's me got myself back out in the hot tub. It's lovely. It's a huge big hot tub as well. Looks like it could easily sit. It's got like these seating areas for 5 or 6 people. It's got all different settings, light settings and the different bubble settings and things like that, or massage settings, whatever it is. And brilliant, even a wee shelf up here, so we had a wee sort of speaker here last night as well. You can keep your drinks and that there. And again the view. I know I keep going on about the view, but it's the best thing here. The house is incredible, the gardens are incredible, but the view is definitely what makes it. So I'm going to sit here for a wee while. It's Sunday now anyway, so sit here. And I think we're just going to get a takeaway delivered. Again, that's the beauty here. You're away out on literally the edges, hence the name of the place, but you've got Arbroath right next door. So you've got all the shops and stuff that you want, you've got restaurants, you've got takeaways, so you've got wilderness walks, the sea and everything else, and you've got that available to you, so incredible. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit and chill here and I'll maybe catch up with you later. So I've just woke up, it's 7 AM and it looks like we're going to get a pretty decent sunrise. Sea is completely flat, calm. There's hardly any clouds. Looks amazing. Good morning. So it's Monday morning, it's the last day here. We're just getting ourselves all sort of packed up, been up nice and early. One of the things I really wanted to show you for here was the sunrise. In the last couple of days it's just no played ball with the clouds, and there was a bit of fog on the first day in the morning, which is quite common in the east coast. It's known as har. Sort of burned off later in the day but missed the sunrise. But this morning managed to get up and it's flat calm seas and we've got an amazing sunrise. So I've been out just trying to get some footage and some photos of that. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely freezing at the same time though. So going to get ourselves all packed up and I can just basically get on the road. Also this morning, which I was trying to fit in, is just over here. There's a pair of peregrine falcons who've been sort of flying past the house all day, which is amazing. I love birds of prey, so it's been incredible to see them. Literally 20-30 feet for you is about sort of filming, flying back and forth, calling to each other, which has been brilliant. But aye, that's a pretty special sunrise. Good morning. So we're all packed up and we're just about to leave. So again guys, this place is called The Edge Rentals. It's on Instagram, it's on Airbnb as well. For the best deals, message Dave directly on the Instagram page as well. I don't really know what else to say other than it's the best place we've ever stayed, and that's nothing against any of the other places I've stayed. You've seen the videos and the photos. We've been very well looked after in some incredible places, but just everything for the house, the detail that's went in here. Dave's built the majority of it himself, including the landscape and the garden, all while he's got 4 kids and a full-time job, which is insane, quite frankly. But the love and attention that's went into it really shows. The views for the bedroom, which I've showed you, fully equipped kitchen. It's got a jacuzzi bath in there as well if you don't fancy the hot tub. It's got the hot tub, which is right behind me, and obviously most importantly it's got these absolutely wild views. I think Arbroath is massively underrated. I say this all the time. My sister-in-law had a caravan up here for about 16 years, so I'm quite a frequent visitor. It's just up on the east coast, no far from Dundee, but it's got the best of everything that you could want. If you want to be out in the wilderness, you've got the wee cove down in front of you, down at Auchmithie. You've got Lunan Bay, where I was yesterday. You've got actual beaches in Arbroath. You've got the Arbroath cliff tours. You can actually go swimming in the caves and stuff like that as well. So it's just got everything. The place here, Dave's got a barbecue you can use. You've got a chimney. So if you want to just stay at the house, you don't need to leave. You can get deliveries. We got Just Eat deliveries here last night. And if you want to go into Arbroath itself, there's pubs, there's restaurants. You can go and do boat tours, fishing trips, everything. It's tours from Edinburgh, tours from Glasgow. And I'll be back here, 100% I'll be back here. I'm here with my mum and my partner and her mum as well, and they're already talking about booking up another trip as well. So that's about all I can say. Hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Sorry I didn't get a chance to show you much of Arbroath itself. The weather was just turning yesterday when I was planning on going and doing that. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. This is the first one of this year. Hopefully many more to come. I've no idea where I'm going to get the time to edit it with a baby, but I'll get it put together for you, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.